Hey, how you doing? This is Kitch, and you are watching me play Automation Empire. We are watching our robots here busily go and fill up some of these trucks as they come in, making us a little bit of money, a little bit of time go by. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit. But yeah, everything seems to be going okay. Our science labs are done. Let's go ahead and collect that science real quick, and I'm going to go ahead and let's go ahead and delete those for now. Because I want to do a little bit of redesign. Now that we have science, we can unlock these step conveyors. And that is a step, basically they're conveyor belts, as well as a transfer claw. This is going to allow us to do a little bit of refining and a little bit of refining automation inside a factory building. I tell you what, just for now, let's throw I think the next level of science that we unlock is a little ways away. We need 1,500 kilograms a month going out, in a 3-month period going out before that unlocks, plus 80,000 science points. We have 34,000. Let's set up a research facility over here. That'll leech off of this coal line. We don't have to connect them up to a storage facility. We can just leech directly off of the mine carts as they pass. Yeah, and that'll suck up some of the minecart juice as it goes by. There we go, and keep that running. And we'll just run one lab for the time being until we get all this stuff rebuilt. So yes, I want to do a little bit of refining. Let's go ahead and we'll catch that minecart right there so he's not running around. Let's take this out. Let's take all of this out. All of this, like all of it. And let's cut the power. So we're not paying for that while it's not doing anything. And yeah, you guys grab those boxes. Very good. We can take this stuff out as well. Boy, you really wanted to be deleted there, didn't you? You tried really hard. All right, very good. We have got a nice little open space here. Looks pretty good. Let's go ahead, roll the intro, and we'll get to building our factory for refining some of this stuff. Now, some of these items that we just unlocked, things like the refiner and things like the conveyor belt, these must be built inside. We can't just place them anywhere outside. They actually have to be inside a factory building. So we need to make some factory buildings if we're going to do any refining. So let's do that. Can I build it that close to the... No, I cannot. Let's take it a step back. And I'm trying to remember how big I made these buildings in my test playthrough. I know I made them way too big. Way too big indeed. Let's go with 5 by 6. Is that 5 by 6? That is 5 by 7. Let's start with 5 by 6 and we'll see how far that gets us. So that plops a building down, a very large, nice little industrial type building. It's currently complaining because we don't have electricity running to it, and we do not have an entrance. Two things that are essential for a building. Well, let's go ahead and take care of one of those right now. We're going to go ahead and place an entrance right here into the side. And we are going to run our Minecraft track, basically into this building. From right there. And I'm not going to hook those up so the mine carts don't go crazy. And as a matter of fact, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm going to go ahead and pause it so we don't have to worry about paying any electrical costs. All right, so the mine train is going to come into our structure here. We want to unload the iron coming into a container, something like that. You need a sucker upper. Okay, and then we need a spitter outer. All right, and that is going to go into a crater maker upper. Very good. All right, and let's see. From outside of this crate maker, instead of sending it out into an unloading station like we did outside, we're just going to run just a plain Jane normal conveyor belt coming up. And let's see. I wonder, are we going to have enough room right here to make all of our refineries? I don't know. Let's find out. So these refineries, let's go ahead and pull one of those out. They are fed by a belt. And we could just run this belt directly in there. The problem is the ratio, the way things work. We can actually run, I believe, 3 of these off of 3 miners and 1 crate machine, if I have mathed properly. So we need to break these off into individual. We need to break this belt up, basically split it 3 ways, but we can't really technically do that. So we need to set up some contractions. So I'm going to set these refineries basically this far apart, and it looks like that is going to fit just lovely. Very good. Very good indeed. We are going to take some belts to feed these guys. All right. And then we're going to use one of these transfer claws. Now, what a transfer claw does is it picks the items off of one belt, represented by 1 white box, and moves them in the direction of the white arrow, and places them in the area of the other white box. So it's kind of like, it's kind of insertery, is what it's doing. It's grabbing off of this belt, placing it onto this belt. This belt is going to feed that machine. And it looks like we actually even have a little bit of excess there. I will take it. All right, so that is going to load our ore up. Our ore is going to get crated. Our crates are going to be picked up and put into these refiners. The refiners are going to refine, and then we are going to send those out into conveyors, sort of like that. And then we're basically going to do the opposite of that process up there. Instead of putting them from a conveyor, we're going to put them onto a conveyor. And it looks like, could I have made this factory a tile shorter? I believe I could have. I could make it a tile shorter, but I don't think I could have brought it in this way a bit, but I don't think I could have brought it in this way a bit because of that overlap right there. Maybe I could have. I don't know. Can I fit another refinery in here? Yeah, no, that wouldn't have worked. All right. Well, you know, space is good. We'll have space. That'll be fine. But I do want to kind of minimize some of our robot travel time if we can here. So let's go ahead and take this belt over into this direction. And then we'll take it down here. Something like that. And we'll convert this down here into a little bit larger unload station. We'll put a low priority onto it. And we need to put a door on the side here. So that our robots can actually come through and grab the items off of this station now, instead of how we were doing it before. All right, we got a nice big open space here in the middle that I'm not overly pleased with, but, you know, what can you do? If we would have brought that in one, the space would appear a little bit shorter. That's going to be one of the long-term challenges of this game, I think, is to build these optimal little designs for these individual factories. It's kind of interesting. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and expand this out a bit, so we have a full unload room right there. And I think we may be good to go. Let's go ahead and unpause, and we'll just see how things go. Okay, so our ore train is going to come into here. And it's going to get unloaded. Our crater is going to start crating. They're going to grab the items. All right, so this one's going to get a little bit greedy. We can make some modifications here. We can tell this guy right here to skip every 2 crates coming in, so these guys get a chance. And we're going to say skip every 1, and you'll just grab every 1 that comes down. So that should help evenly distribute those a little bit better. and make sure all of them can run at the same time, and we don't get this one like super backed up whenever there's none down here. All right, and those are getting fed into our refineries here. They are getting sent out and then get onto this belt here where they can be grabbed by our robots. And let's see, we set you to be only iron ore. Let's set you to be... Oh, we can set you to be both those things. And yeah, then these guys can get them moving. Very good. All right, we got science saved up over here. Let's go ahead and claim that. All right, and that is just chugging that stuff out. We might need to look into expanding some stuff here soon, in order to help out with this throughput that we're seeing here. All right, well, I think I would like to do the same for coal. Might as well. So let's see if there's any improvements we can do. Let's wait for our mine carts to come back. Okay, we'll go ahead and cut them off. Let's see, let's go ahead and get rid of all of this stuff. Did we lose? Did we disconnect the power? Yes, we did. Let's make sure that's back up. Oh, I got a robot. One finally got in my way. All right, there we go. Okay, and I think we can do this. I think we can do this a lot better. Can we make that turn though? That is a question that I have. Can we take that out? I think we can. And let's just see. Are we even with that? Oh, we're not. All right. Well, I think we've got a little specialty track piece here, just specifically made for situations like this. Yes, we do. Okay, and I think that one actually will work. All right, so that right there. Okay, and let's see. We did this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, that's 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We could do 4 by 6, right? And that would work out fine. So let's try that. We'll start that right here. We need the length. We do not need the width. So that is what we need right there, right? All right, let's get this theory tested. We'll go ahead. We'll bring the track in. Storage tank. Let's go ahead and pause it. Storage tank, sucker upper, pusher outer, boxer upper, and belter. Welter to the smelter. Something. All right. You, and you. Was a little bit pessimistic there, right? Yeah, we can get this thing tight. We need some refineries. Okay, and we need outputs. And then we need our big output line coming down like that. And then we need you, and you. Still feels like a lot of kind of wasted space there in the middle, but you know what? It is what it is. And I think we could probably save a little bit of money by limiting these. These can stack up for a ways. Let's set you to a low priority, and let's just leave 4 of you. We can always add more. And let's see, we want a door on this side and a door on that side. It's good. It's good. I think that works. All right, let's unpause and we'll check our work here. Get all that coal sucked out. We are going to crate items over. We need to set up these as well. We want you every 2. We want you every 1. And you're just going to pick up everything that comes your way. All right, let's see. We had you set to only do coal, so let's do coal ore and coal so that you get populated. You're still everything. You're still everything. And now we are really trucking some stuff out. Higher refined product gives us a little bit more money, I believe. And I believe it weighs a little bit more, too. So iron ore and coal ore were 1 kilogram. If we go up to coal, that is 10 kilograms. So by doing this refining, we are actually somehow magically gaining weight. Iron, 10 kilograms. That's a pretty significant improvement right there. And there's also different demand bonuses. You can see coal ore we're only getting 988 for, whereas for coal we're getting 1650. There's a 20% bonus, whatever that means. And let's see how we're doing financially. We're up to 663 kilograms. Still a little bit short of the goal, but we're climbing. We're making progress. And where's our finance screen? Here we go, right here. Pulling in 82,000 and spending 41,000. Well, I don't like those margins at all. Yeah. Feel like we could do better. we could be more efficient. We could definitely sell more stuff. But unfortunately, I think this road may be just set to its max. We might have to look into bringing in another road in order to make more sales here. And is it just me, or is this tub not getting utilized fully? All right, let's think this through here. You make 1 iron ore per 11 seconds. Okay, that's clear to me. We put that in here, and you just store stuff. You make 1 per 3 seconds. So every 11 seconds, as we're producing one of those, you are actually doing a little bit more than you're creating more than we're producing, right? So that shouldn't be a bottleneck. And every 11 seconds, you are refining an iron ore into an iron. Why is this backing up? Enables fracking. Okay, we are not fracking. I'm missing something here. I do not know what. Yeah, it's like we could almost... I wonder if we could do another line off of this. Sure does seem like it, huh? Is this one doing the same? Yeah, you're filling up too. Isn't that interesting? Well, the fries are done. Let's go ahead and claim that. There we go. What are we at science now? 87,000. I forgot what we needed for the next tier. You're 500,000. 680,000, and oh, we're almost at 1,500 kilograms. All right, that jumped up quite a bit. That is some progress right there. Yeah, but by refining, we are basically multiplying what we're making times 10 as far as that goal is concerned. Very, very good. Well, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. I still feel like we could pull a lot more out of these, and I'm not clear as to why. Well, I'll give it a think. I'll see you in the next episode, where we'll look into unlocking the claw train, I believe is what it's called. Yeah. And getting some of this stuff set up a little bit more proper. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.